Legend of Total War here with part 37 of my Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires Let's Play campaign. Okay, so previously, just more conquering, the Wood Elves broke the peace treaty to attack us. I think that was before 10 turns was up, but, you know, no real surprise. I think what we were looking at, though, was another peace treaty with them, just because they haven't actually captured any settlements.
Orion, if I had my way, the wild hunt would trample you into the earth.
To just throw a bit of money at them. Let me just see. 200,000 seems like a lot. But if I did that, I'd save Aquitaine. Which is like, it's not a big deal if we lose it, but I don't know. So if I was to attack them here, they'd probably just withdraw. Because my army, well, maybe not, I mean they've got treatment in there, they count for a lot. Alright, let's get down there.
No mercy.
Okay, the bounce power is actually in their favour. That's okay, we'll crush them. We'll probably not crush them, but I think I'll beat them. Now, I probably will have a little bit of movement left over to be able to occupy Mousillon, but obviously, probably not the best of ideas considering these guys are right here. It largely depends on how badly we smash them up. Oh, this is good terrain here. I don't often get terrain this good, so when we do, go to make use of it. Nice big fat high ground. The Dark Shards are going to do a lot of damage from back here. And their troops will struggle to do much damage at all. But still, of course, need to make use of our flamers. Or flamer. And they've got a forest dragon as well, I didn't even look at that. Taking out their best melee infantry probably help us up right at the start. I think just going like that will do. So we'll go right down the line. There we go, that's already done pretty good damage. Doesn't do that much to these Way Watchers. So she got 31 kills. Love to get another chance to use this, but we don't have a very good magic recharge rate. Does this army here have any equipment? I don't think I've given these guys equipment yet. Maybe something to do after this battle. Maybe. Even if I did it before the battle, it wouldn't have come into effect until next turn, but still. Okay, we can get one in there now. There's quite a few of them bunched up there, so it should do reasonable damage. Yeah, it's not bad damage. But she needs to stay away now while recovering health. Not health, Winds of Magic, which is quite low at the moment. But at the same time, she's keeping these Way Watchers from getting over here because they can outrange us. Oh shit, it's gonna sting. Okay, they chose badly with that. Okay, now I need to concentrate over here. Alright, all archers need to concentrate fire on the tree men. Worry about the dragon right now. Our Blackguard Megaron will wreck them. Okay, good, that's one down. Get back over here and just don't worry about an overcasted one, just use for this if we're getting closer. Yeah, victory is in our grasp. You need to get in there. So these guys over here aren't taking damage. They're hitting one flank over here. Just hitting my right flank. Okay. Really need to kill this dragon, but might get a bit of friendly fire done on my my guys here. Which is not good. Okay, stop firing because they've shattered. Of course, it would be good to kill the dragon, but let's end up taking friendly fire. If I can just get a little bit closer, I'll stay back. Oh, you guys, quick. Shoot at it. You'll have a little bit of range to hit it. See how that goes. Did a little bit of damage to it, but nothing major. They're too quick, I can't run them down. And it's not worth having some cavalry just to run them down, because I need everything that I've got here to win battles, not to run them down afterwards. Because cavalry just doesn't really help me win battles. Like the Dark Riders, they just don't do any damage. So 2 out of 3 of their tree men are dead. Some of their Weight Watchers, they didn't take that much damage.
Enslaved. My power grows.
The main thing here is I'm probably not going to have enough movement to catch them. I'm definitely not going to have enough movement to catch them.
Unwise.
Now let's see if we can get a better deal with this peace treaty now, because they got themselves wrecked on that fight.
Were it not for the kind heart of the Lady Ariel, you would already be dead.
I paid them 120,000 last time. Now, having suffered that defeat, they still don't want to negotiate any better.
Lord of the Black Court.
Losing Aquitaine's not the end of the world, and it's certainly not worth coming to Musalon right now. If they were to chase us back over here, they would lose. I need to recover. So yeah, we're lacking equipment here. Yeah, that'll give her loads of resistance. Potion of healing's also good. None of that chaos stuff, it's not good. Just give them whatever. Alright, good. Alright, let's see who else is moved. So Malekith. Oh, that's right. So we got another settlement to take on like that. Alright, let's just get on and get this done. I don't think I can auto-resolve this one. We don't want Malekith to be in a weakened state, you know, with reduced numbers of troops. Before we start heading over to probably Estalia. I think if we were to land in off the coast of Araby, I don't know if that would be a good idea. Plus, I don't know what's there. It's best we take the safe route, because the Dwarves they won't fucking care sending an army into basically just auto-resolve, sink us. What happened to one of our... Oh, that's right, she got wounded in battle, the sorceress. So we don't have access to that in this battle, which would have been useful, but not crucial. Yeah, she just got absolutely tanked out by those I think it was warp fire. The cannons. I don't know what it was. I can't remember. That was like 2 days ago for me. Okay, so let's knock us out some towers. We'll stand over here. That's fine. They're not going to do much damage to them. I mean, they've got loads of experience. I mean, they're doing some damage, just nothing major. I think, though, what I will need is to keep some of you guys here, because they will put guys behind us. Okay, one tower's down. We've still got another one to go. It's important that you guys don't shoot at them right now. Okay, that's both their towers that we need to destroy down. I probably have one more of these Skaven things. Yep, and then... oh, whoops. Supposed to put one of these there, but it doesn't matter. Like, they're able to fight them. Alright, next up. Bombard time. Oh shit, there's still got one more. Where? It's getting sorted. It'll be fine. I really do wish I had the flame. Very good at burning them. So, let them go. Hopefully they don't blow them up in our face. That would be very bad. Be very careful about that. Probably best if we try and take out the engineer as quickly as possible. These guys are racking up quite a few kills. I mean, they're only clan rats, but still, it's fine. Alright, next up, Malekith. I want you to come over here, and all the magic is for you this time. So we'll be using the Blade Wind. And I would really like you to come down here and kill this rat, because that'll also allow their catapults to blow up their own units. And them exploding their own units over here is also good for us. That catapult does not do much damage to us. Even if it lands us to hit, it's pretty inaccurate. So yeah, kills wise they did really well. Oh, rat ogres.
I depart. Carnage course. Destroy.
Yeah, it doesn't do that much damage to them. They blow up their own gate. Cool. Get down there and kill him, because I don't want him blowing up any more of his rats, especially when I get these guys in here. I think he's down. And Malekith is still in pretty damn good shape. Haven't had to use any breath attacks yet. Maybe now we will. Wait for a good launch. There. I was aiming for this, but it doesn't matter. Did a good amount of damage on that, nearly half of its health. Really, the Plague Claw catapults are doing more damage to them than they are to me. And that's what I'm counting on here. I'm actually regenerating health while in combat with them. Yeah, he's slightly getting more health back. Okay, it looks like these have actually run out of ammo. So the only thing that concerns me now are those rat ogres. And the battle's over. Malekith is basically doing it single-handedly. I've actually been reading up on a little bit of end times lore lately. Just, I don't know, for shits and giggles. And found out that Malekith in the, at least from what I read, actually became the Phoenix King at the end of it. And it was Tyrion who became sort of like the mad one. I found that a little bit strange, but I was like, I was fine with it. And that Nagash actually returns. I thought the way that they brought back Nagash was very interesting. Sacrificing the Fey Enchantress, the Everchild, and Volkmar the Grim.
Dreadlord of Nagara.
I am the Witch King.
I don't find Chaos very interesting. It's just like, we want to blow up the world.
The buildings
I've seen that 1,000 times before.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
Right, who else has still got movement?
They're decrepit.
Oh, we're a Skaven blight here. Interesting. Okay, so let's make our way over to Tabaro. And who's this? Scrum-Biddle, who's at level 23. Well, we should be able to beat him with level 40 Lord. No problem there. I hope so. Right, so this guy here needs to get a force march. He'll be making his way over here to take Longship Graveyard back.
Kill them.
Noble of Nagaroth.
Excuse me. Okay, what level are you? Level 16, and you're on a cold one. What about you? You're a Dark Pegasus. I'm just thinking, we're going up against
Do you take me for a
dwarfs here. Let's make absolute certain that we can actually do this. Now, what kind of units have they got in the army? They do have organ guns, but it's also got a lot of, what's it called? Regiment of Renown. And if you remember the back at the battle at Kemperbad, it took us a long time to beat that army, but it was an important victory. If you have a look here at dwarves, they're number one, but not by a huge margin. They must have a lot of armies. Strategic location for Empire and Bretonnian kingdoms.
Favored of the Witch King.
Another thing is that if we do this battle here, we need to make sure we don't take too much damage, or else this guy's just going to come over here and take us on.
Hag sorceress of blood.
Kind of seems like it's a bit too risky. We might be better off going to Wordbad. Or double banking over here and hitting Grunberg. I think that's what I might do.
Moving.
Because if we can, let's just prioritize taking out the dwarves out of sight for the moment. We should take out some of these minor factions first. By minor factions, I mean smaller factions like Bretonnia, and who else am I at war with? Yeah, so Vampire Coast, Wood Elves, Bretonnia, Clan Pestilence, Hexalytle. We should prioritize getting rid of them, and then we'll have a final showdown with the dwarves. I mean, we'll take out the dwarves when it's convenient, but that was... Like, I know I could win that, but I don't think strategically that was a good move. Some victories are not worth fighting. Best we get public order here sorted first. This province a goddamn wreck.
Speak.
Oh well. Alright, so that's Windsor Magic Power Reserve plus 10 all forces, that's certainly good. I do like my faction-wide bonuses, don't I? Also, with this, Clan Pestilence has no territory left, do they? Good, no settlements left.
Horned rat provides.
And yet, okay, yeah, of course the Vampire Coast would be slightly stronger. I mean, slightly weaker. Way around. Have we met all remaining factions? We have. Well, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We haven't met number 6. I'm guessing that's these guys here, the Silver Host. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 factions left. We've met them all, apart from one. Okay, moving on. That might end up being a difficult fight there. Damn, the dwarves are really goddamn powerful. Looks like I might have to retake Kimperbad, but so be it. It's fine. They just sack it. Man, the last defenders are not defending themselves very well. Surprised they even bothered besieging this for even a turn. I occupied it. It's not what I... Okay, they've re-established one of the ruins that they created. If I had to guess, it's a Borderlord, I think. Lewin Leoncoeur. I think I'm going to struggle just to beat him on his own. But I'll fight this manually because I just don't think his cavalry are going to do that much against me. Because we actually outnumber them here. And we do have some cavalry of our own. Although, of course, our cavalry will suck in comparison. Dark Riders with shields, but we could probably annoy them. We should definitely corner camp to protect against flanking. So yeah, you will go and annoy them.
We are ready. Advance, Druki. Advancing. I march. Dark Riders.
Oh, here's another idea. Get them to chase us so that we can deal with a portion of their army before the rest of them. Deal with them in waves. That's the best way to deal with a superior force. Take it apart a little bit at a time. Because our guys charging into that's hopeless. They're not gonna succeed.
Advancing.
So while they're forming up, yep, hang on.
Go in.
Stay close. Give them a juicy target.
Dark Elves.
Pretend like you're going to siege. You're going to charge, but you're not really.
Dark Riders. Merciless warriors. To destruction. Glorious destruction. Death is coming. Battle ready. Dark Riders. Advancing.
Killing Lewin Leoncourt is going to be very difficult, even with these Dark Shards. I imagine he's got a lot of ward save.
Warriors. Moving out. Terror and death. Make them bleed. Dark Elves.
Alright, so just stand out here, let them attack you.
Dark Shards. Attack.
Just don't stop. Keep shooting him. I don't care if you take friendly fire. Yeah, see, this is what I was afraid of. We're just not doing any damage to him. It's not enough.
Back to destruction.
So we might as well take out the Knights Errant. I don't think we can win this battle if that's all the damage we can do to him. We need a legendary lord to basically take him out. Or to find him in a situation where we can just defeat his army. So at least these Knights Errant here got fucked up.
Moving out. Whisper to me. Dark Riders. Onward. Moving out.
Come on, wipe it out. What are they aiming for? Okay, at least that's one unit of theirs completely wiped out. God damn, he's so strong.
Dark Shards. Going. Advancing. Druki, forward. Onward.
So just keep distracting him as much as possible. He's too strong. Don't even bother trying to kill him. Like, we just wasted our ammunition there.
Merciless host. Onwards to murder. With pleasure. Eager for battle. Forward.
Yeah, get in there.
Advance, Druki. Dark Shards.
Need these guys to keep shooting. Take out the Grail Guardians if you can. Alright, what about the Mounted Yeomen? Because they're going to be hard to hit the other ones. God, they're so crap.
Nagarotti. Slash kill. Dark Elves. Glorious destruction. Camp peasants. Fight for your lord.
Alright. Yeah, so we didn't stand a chance there. I mean, just Lou and Leon Kerr could have tanked our entire army by himself. But at least we took out this unit here, so that reduces their numbers by 1. So the next settlement they come to, they'll be slightly weaker for it. But the problem is, of course, Lou and Leon Kerr. We need to take him out. How the fuck are we going to do that? Right, there goes a lot of wasted growth. Okay, so I think we lost 2 or 3 settlements during that end turn. So of course we just need to make sure we recover 2 or 3 settlements this turn.
Cruel dreadlord. Go, kill!
I could always raise another army if we really
For
feel
Naggaroth.
pressured to
For
deal with the
victory!
dwarfs.
My power grows.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
Why'd you lose so much move? Oh, because you're crossing over rivers. Eh,
My journey
what a
begins.
nuisance. Oh, well, if that's what we're going to do, then that's what we're going to do.
Going
Get on with
forward.
it. Their armies are weak.
Marabud, king of the Truki. End them. Truki, bloody slaughter awaits.
Pain flows through me.
No, you failed.
Yeah, it's important. It's important that we get rid of them.
No mercy. Back a while.
Even though it's very unlikely that they'll end up taking a settlement. Still, just get rid
On
of them.
my way. I am the Witch King.
See that for a second. Turn around here. Thought I saw some sort of waterfall. Maybe I'm mistaken. Man, what's going on here? How did that use up all of our movement? Probably crossing over a river.
No, Gracie.
I don't think he's going to be able to take on anything.
The enemy's stench is everywhere.
It could be hard to get. So we're going to force march over here. We have really lack of movement going on here. That was it's a tiny amount of movement.
I have dark purpose.
I will not.
That's going to be difficult, especially with all that artillery.
Dreadlord of Naggaroth, such slaughter awaits. Unwise.
Noble of Naggaroth. Conquest lies ahead.
Stop that.
Okay, Marienburg has got some defenders. I'm not sure if we'll win against a dwarf army, but you know, we'll see.
Lord of the Black Court. Death and carnage.
Well, that's one settlement gained this turn.
I waited long enough.
So he has to chase Leon Kerr. My army could definitely beat it, even if he is. Hang on, let's have a look here. 8%, missile resistance 25%. I don't know. Just didn't do very much damage to him. Maybe they weren't getting very good hits in. Don't know.
Dreadlord.
But here's where we can
awaiting
do some
command.
damage.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
I said, defeating their armies reduces their ability to counterattack. Let's get rid of Bretonnia so we can focus all of our armies on Wood Elves and Dwarfs. We'll just have to basically let the Dwarves run rampant for the time being, because they're only going to get to a certain strength. But once I've consolidated these areas, Dwarves will fall. Okay, so let's see. Alright, we'll set up over here. I turn them off fire at will, so they don't just automatically shoot at something I don't want them to. Because they don't auto-target the towers. So while that's going on, let's see what we can burn. It's 2-minute arms right there. Perfect. Let's move out of the way. Oh, that one didn't. God damn, that just totally annihilated that unit. Pretty much. So that's a good start. How much magic we got? Okay, we've got heaps. Okay, I'd like to burn down this line here, try and hit them, but also hit these guys. Gotta try and aim it perfectly, or else it will miss. I think I might have... I half hit them, I think. No, it's a complete miss. You have to like hit them right in the middle where that skull is. But at least it did some damage to the peasant bowman. Wait for it to regenerate. Okay, if I do this, if I do it sideways, it'll just bounce straight away. So I better just bounce right into it. They hide there knowing full well, I guess, that it'll just bounce before it even hits them. That sucked. Well, let's try again. Maybe instead, if we're going to do that, do it from further back and more head on. Or maybe just hit something that's out here. They're moving, yeah, they're moving around. Gotta hit a stationary target because they can move around erratically. They're moving around again. Gotcha, bitch. Good. She's down to half health, but you know, they're using up a lot of their ammo to get rid of her. Even if I pull her out right now, she's done her worth. Shit. Let's get one more shot in, and then I'll pull her out. It's a relatively easy shot. Come on. And again, she's still got access to fireballs. Looks like you're not done yet. Okay, good. Definitely got to prioritize getting rid of these archers. Alright. What did he use you for? Just shoot at them. You guys start making your way forward. Stop that. Oh shit, fucking trebuchet. We'll wait before going in there, yeah. The trebuchet is almost out of ammo though. Just let them keep shooting at her. Okay, good. Trebuchet's out. Can still get one more shot in, but there's no good targets. Okay, most of their archers are gone now. So now my archers come in, mop up the rest. Do it from this angle over here. Because if we get in here, the few of them that are there, they will shoot us, and we're just going to have a hard time finishing them off. That's it. Can you shot? It's doing really well for us here. So what do we got here? Mounted yeomen. Those will go down quickly. Slightly missed. It's alright. Good. If they don't have much left, they should be giving up soon. Because I've still got half my ammo left. That was the thing that needed to break him. Well, good. Massive damage on the sorceress, but she'll live.
Crushing victory! Claim your prize, true key!
Good, that gets Eastern Oblast under our control. So this province over here hasn't been occupied yet. But rather than send her to go and do it, what I'll do here is hire a new lord.
Crumbling.
Well, not a new lord, but someone we've hired before. And even though it costs like 10,000 to have them, you know, this thing here costs 13,000 per turn, as it is. So I need to redirect her to be taking out things like Kislev.
I have dark.
So you'll head towards Norden.
With noble purpose. Hag sorceress of ground.
Be gone.
Mother of.
So Marathi should be able to beat them relatively easily, but you know, we will take some damage. We haven't fought a dwarf army yet, and like not taken severe damage. So looking at it, we've got 97 regions compared to us, which we have 160 regions.
What?
Almost twice their numbers.
Tyrant of Nagaroth. Not possible.
See, they can reach here in a single turn, so if I was to go and occupy that,
Lord of the
that'd
Black
screw me
Hole.
up. Even though they've just occupied Borderlo, they won't be very badly
Unwise.
damaged.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
Because, of course, AI cheats. Okay, we should have forced march
Rest is weak.
up the back here. It's just not safe coming through this way. We gotta pick our battles with care. Maybe even come down here and defeat them. Don't let them take Marienburg. Public order's good everywhere, that's good to see. Last thing was rebellions while we're trying to conquer new lands.
I am the first sorceress.
There's no limits.
So you're running out of stuff to get. The only thing I can see you getting is just extra leadership. Might as well. So, Tabaro.
Bloodshed becomes me.
So you're level 40, all of your lords, or all of your heroes are in good shape.
I will not.
This isn't going to be a walled settlement. They're going to fight us out in the
You know
field.
who I am.
That could actually make things more difficult. Especially given that much artillery. That's just way too much.
Dark and
Like, I know we'd win, but I'm not just thinking about that. We've got to think, how are we going to beat these guys? Well, it's also not taking too much damage. I think we just need to suck it
cruelty
up.
and violence.
Oh boy. The doesn't give us very good odds. No wonder the dwarves have been doing so well. They just
Carnage and
perform really well in
bloodshed
auto
await.
resolve. And I've been seeing so many people say, you know, dwarves need a nerf. That dwarves are bloody conquering everything, as we've seen in this campaign. It seems like there is no... it's not balanced at all. You know, Creative Assembly says, oh, you know, we play tested and everything, but sometimes you gotta wonder, do they? Because, like, surely they saw this. Are they, like, did their playtesters come back and all say, well, Dwarf end up conquering everything down in the south, is that okay? And they go, yep, that's fine, whatever. Which, look, I'm fine with. Let them do whatever they want with in that regard. The only thing I really had a problem with was chaos. I hate fighting chaos. It's just not fun. I know some people have been saying, but that's part of the lore. Well, the way Creative Assembly have done it is bad, in my opinion. Fighting chaos is not fun. This is a game. It should be fun. Like, if your idea of fun is pulling your toenails out, then good for you. Personally, I don't particularly enjoy that. So what we'll do... send these guys off ahead to annoy their cannons as much as possible. If we could waste their ammo, that's going to be our key to victory. Now we've seen that Fireball doesn't really do enough damage to artillery. And they're very close. Once they're within range, we have to basically charge at them.
To battle! Rookie! Carnage awaits!
No, you have to use this. No, just the first one.
Sarathan! Wherever next! Marching now!
I wonder if a breath attack on that would work alright. So, getting a few kills there, that's good. It's a good start. How much magic do we have? Not heaps.
Servant of Hecate! Striking out!
Miners, Longbeards, miners, Ironbreakers. Yeah, take them out.
Yes, I go! Channel my rage! Moving out! Destruction!
18 kills is a good start.
Forward! I am destruction!
Yeah, that thing's not doing very much damage to us, which is... oh, okay, that did.
To battle!
I mean, it could be the guns that are doing the damage to us at the moment.
Wherever next!
Come fight the organ gun. Oh, this could be bad. But if they can, like, shoot some of their own shit, that might come in handy.
Sorceress of blood! Eater for blood!
They might pull you out. You're too much of a big target. Let her tank the shots.
Revlon! Yes, I go! Sister of the Dark Convent! Striking out!
Alright. Okay, good. They're sending some guys forward. That'll
On! To
be good to get the battle started over there.
Onward!
And she's got a heal potion as well.
Advance!
Alright, so I want to put down another one of these. Where? Coralers.
Moving out!
Alright, I'll do it right here.
Warrior Sari! Going! Forward! Onward! Striking out! Advance!
Good, she's getting quite a few kills there.
Onward! For the convent! Forward! Setting forth!
There's a lot of ammo to waste. I'm not sure if we've got enough.
Setting forth!
That's a reasonably good dodge. I'm not going to be able to dodge those guns.
Striking out!
Thunderers.
Sendu! Advance! Striking out! Forward! On! To battle! All shall suffer! Forward!
That's too many organ guns.
On! To battle! Setting forth! Sendu! On! To battle!
Make it hard for them to hit us.
Fight them! They shall know fear! Going! Advance! Striking out! Advance! Striking out! Moving out!
So at long range, it's harder for them to hit. That's what we're trying to aim for here.
On! To battle! On! To battle!
Thing is, I want to be using magic at the same time. But
Setting forth! Carnage!
it's more difficult because they're getting closer to use the magic.
Forward! Aria! Going! Setting forth! Advance! Setting forth! Striking out! Going! Sendu!
Oh, someone's shooting at you.
Advance! Striking out! On! To
She's doing well. She's tanked about half of their shots so far.
Setting forth!
As Longbeards are getting shot by our artillery, that's excellent.
For the convent! Setting forth!
Because by doing this, we're essentially wasting, or taking out, like 3 or 4 units.
Onward! Setting forth! Striking out!
The grudge throwers don't concern me too much.
On! To battle!
Not to mention these guys as well using up their ammo. But they don't concern me anywhere near as much as their cannons. We've seen how much damage they can do to our infantry lines. Just basically obliterate our units in a couple of seconds. Alright, there you go.
Onward! They shall go fear! Winds rise! Moving out! Advance! Forward! Setting forth! Carnage awaits! All shall suffer!
They were shooting at something else. I think it's too far away to actually get them.
Going! On! To battle!
But the rest of the army's just like, ah, fuck it.
Carnage awaits! Moving out! Punishing them! Onward! Carnage
The
awaits!
problem with this is that I can't micromanage what's going on over here because I'm too busy here. I can't be like doing this because that doesn't work very well.
Forward! Moving out! Carnage awaits!
So I've got to change the orders when the shots are coming in.
Setting forth! Striking out! Forward!
I might actually try burning head because these guys here don't have that much armor.
Aria! Setting forth! Forward! Going! Onward! Sendu! Advance! On!
Uses up less magic. I for the most part missed though.
Forth!
Got you a little bit.
Moving out! Winds rise! On! To battle! Going! Sendu!
So what are you guys shooting? Shoot at slayers.
Seeking carnage!
Oh shit.
Winds
Just shoot it whatever you want. I just don't have time to micromanage that.
onward! Striking out! Setting forth! Sacrifice them! Carnage awaits! Onward! Moving out! Advance! Sendu! All shall suffer!
We'll have to get another burning head through there.
Striking out!
Just taking damage as well, but just keeping other units busy. It's fine.
Advance! Onward! Advance! Setting forth! Forward! Sarathan! Moving out! Onward! Moving out!
Because I did a lot of damage to that particular unit there. Oh, look good.
Carnage awaits! For the convent!
She's almost managed to tank all of the organ gun shots, but she's also getting really badly damaged.
Onward! Striking out! The dark shall reign! Carnage
There's shit going on over here though. So I would really like to go and micromanage.
Carnage awaits! Advance!
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to send you over to here, and you're just going to have to try your best not to die, because I need to know what's going on over here.
Cold-blooded killers! End them! Eager for battle! Slaughter them!
Feel my fury! Feel the dark!
Did one of my units... Oh no, he went berserk, okay. Get in there as well.
Suffering for all! Merciless warriors! Destroy!
Scrum-Biddle's over here. Send the Hydras in there. So before you get in there, burn those Rangers.
Eager for battle!
Good, victory's in our grasp. Hopefully. Oh shit. How are we gonna do this? Because if these organ guns get enraged, they've still got enough damage to absolutely wreck us. So pull the infantry back.
Blackguards! Cold-blooded killers! Cold-blooded killers! Carnage awaits!
I want you to get over there. hit those goblobbers. With these guys coming in as well, because they've already taken some damage. These guys here, not so much. So you get over there, hit him. Where'd Scrum-Biddle go? You get in there as well, they're not going to do that much damage to you. There we go. Happy loss penalty inflicted. Scrum-Biddle's army is defeated for the time being. It's a massive blow to them because that is some very powerful army that they had. And my army, for the most part, is still in good shape.
Crushing victory.
Wonder what trait we'll get for defeating Dwarf. Causes terror when fighting against dwarves. Well, she already causes terror because she's on a
Dreadlord.
dragon, so that's kind of pointless. Doesn't look that well defended there.
The buildings are crumbling.
Strategic location to the southern realms. Okay, so is that? Alright, who else do we need to move around? Oh, that's right, you've still got that battle to do.
Be gone.
That army's nowhere near as dangerous as the other one was,
Speak.
so she should be fine.
No stopping me. To the vengeful
They
slaughter.
still have to do it in basically the same way and try to get them to drop them or use up those ammunition on those organ guns. Because even if they don't actually use up all their ammo, every shot that they use that misses drops down their balance of power. It was the same thing, if you recall when I was doing my quick battles, when I would go up against Hellstorm blocker batteries, how I would just sit there and basically let them shoot my weakest units. And as they were shooting, even though I was losing troops and they weren't, their balance of power was dropping. Because the number of ammunition that I have counts towards their strength. Okay, I'm going to position them over here on this high ground.
Shards, the merciless host.
And Marathi can certainly take a hit as well.
Moving forward.
She got a lot of ward save. That's Marathi. 20 ward save, 55 missile resistance, so...
Marathi.
I'm assuming that organ guns are missiles, so...
Marathi.
I need to spread out.
Follow the wind. Matriarch.
Actually, I think we're better off using Marathi's spells in this.
Mother of the true
So you just hang back over here for the time being.
Marathi. Indeed.
Just hit anything.
Peacemaker. Destroy.
If they come over here, maybe one of these vortex flamestorms will be quite powerful.
Marathi. Agreed. Feel my victory.
Actually, no, get over there. Kill that organ gun.
Onwards do. Marathi. Destruction.
What they might be doing over here is trying to distract Marathi, stopping her from being able to use her magic. No.
Behold my fury.
Because we don't want this thing dropping bombs everywhere either.
Vengeance waits. Fury comes forth. Marathi. Nagaron's fury.
They're shooting their own damn gyrocopter thingy.
Forward! Going now. Hey! Feel my fury!
Okay, that's probably going to disappear.
I move.
Don't worry about that too much.
Vengeance awaits. On the move. Indeed. At my command. Fury, come forth. Naggaroth.
Aim for the Thunderers there. See if they still shoot us, because they'll end up dishing out friendly fire.
Fury of Naggaroth. Feel my fury.
It's good there's using 5 units to deal with 1. Our guys here are dealing with a much smaller army now, making it a lot easier for them.
Sister of the Dark Convent. Marathi. Mother of the True King.
Is there a general in there somewhere? Nope.
Blackguards!
Ah, there it is. Oops. Water.
Marathi. Feel my
Dark shard!
Specifically for these iron breakers here.
Battle ready!
Oh, no, no. Take out that gyro bomber. Marathi's taking a real heavy hit. Get her out of there.
mother of vengeance. Let hatred fly. Going.
That's it. You finish them down to the last one. Don't want them coming back.
Hand sorcerers.
Blackguards! Cold-blooded killers. Always this way. Eager for battle.
Okay, these guys need to get back in formation over here.
Cold-blooded.
You'll stay out front this time because all their melee units are pretty much gone.
Ready the artillery.
Kill this lord. I don't want to have to fight him again. Okay, good. Battle's won. So, you lot, run off ahead here. Just try and do as much damage to them as possible.
Carnage awaits.
See, they're exhausted, and yet my guys are still struggling to catch up. And these are dwarfs as well. Alright, that'll do. So yeah, one of the organ guns I think should be defeated, but I'm not sure about the other one. I mean, obviously the other one's not. This one here looks like it got killed. He lives to fight another day. The units are terrible at running things down.
Observe me.
Oh good, they lost all of them.
Observe glory.
That's even better.
New toys. Delightful.
Might be able to actually chase them down.
Growing.
Let all tremble.
Might even be able to get to her gig.
I am the first sorceress.
We're drawing out the garrison with this one. That'll be... Yeah, okay, that
To
should work.
arms, Druki.
Good, now there's no fight inside the settlement. Just straight up take it.
Heart render.
And the other army that was here, maybe that's where they are now. That's good. That weakens the
Buildings are
the
crumbling.
dwarfs considerably.
The mother.
But they might come down here and besiege us, which will, of course, stop us from regenerating any
Dark.
health back. But that's okay.
Awaiting command.
It doesn't look like there's a hell of a lot left for this person to do. It might be time to sail them over, probably to Estalia. Let me just make sure it's relatively safe. If we set off from Pox Marsh and head to Magritta, yeah, that could be good. If we were to land here, it's just dangerous being out on the water.
I march onwards.
Gotta wonder if the Black Ark might come in handy, but I don't want to risk them getting destroyed. Looks like we've done everything for this turn. So how did we go for settlements? I wasn't really keeping track. I think we gained 3 new ones. I think.
Red Lord of Nagara.
Sometimes just defeating their armies isn't enough, though. I mean, we took out 2 dwarven armies. That's just not enough. Well, at least you'll be able to hit Skaven by Maragliano without any resistance unless they send another army. Would like to get there.
Futile.
Okay, they're about to hit Paravon. Let's see about getting a peace treaty with them. Like, it's just not in our best interest to fight them right now.
Orion, your words and heart are hollow. My hounds will gorge themselves upon your flesh.
I'm not paying them more than last time. We also have to consider that once the dwarves have dealt with the last defenders, they'll be able to dedicate, well, they'll have that corner of the map completely secure. They'll be able to dedicate those forces towards fighting me. So they just took on Clan Moors there. Absolutely no chance of victory here, none. Could do some damage to them, definitely, by fighting it manually. But I don't think it's... They'll just regenerate it quickly, so it's not worth it. They just sacked it anyway, so it doesn't matter. So there's one settlement lost. Clan Wars has been destroyed. I'll tell you what, the dwarves in this are more of a threat than the Chaos invasion. And they're actually like a legitimate threat. Not like bullshit, oh I just get free armies all the time. I mean they get a lot of free money, but at least they have to generate these troops from somewhere. That could be the very last of the Skaven right there. And the very last of the vampire counts here as well. We're starting to see a lot of races get wiped out. Also gone. So I think I only lost one settlement. Yeah, just the one. Now we look at dwarfs. They've increased their number of settlements. They're increasing at a similar rate to us. They just have so many armies. This wipes them out.
Slaughter calls us.
Is that the end of Clan Pestilence? Good. No more Ratmen, they're gone. And to add on top of that, let that be the end of all vampires.
Moving back. Lord of the Black Tongue. Druki, bloody slaughter awaits.
The whispers grow louder.
Good. My reliability has been fixed, hasn't it? Yeah, it took a long time to come back. Just from breaking a trade agreement.
Very well.
They haven't recruited fast enough.
Black-hearted
We are upon them. That's the last of the resistance here in Lostria.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
I'd like to beat them at Musulon.
None shall live.
The problem here, though, is that we're not standing in friendly territory. If they come out and attack us, which they won't, that's some pretty fast recovery. But if they're in here, they won't have that much of a garrison. We'll defeat them.
Dark servant. Kill!
Okay, hang on. I need to think about this before I do it.
Let them know death's touch.
Who's that Nuln?
Stop that.
It's not that bad.
Cruel and savage.
But I definitely don't want to be standing inside the settlement.
Claim
Let
your
them occupy.
prize, Druki.
But then
What?
stand outside the settlement. That way, if you get attacked at Grunberg,
Druki servant.
you don't necessarily get wiped out. If we lose. Because they could have more armies down here. They might send 3 armies to attack Grunberg.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
And you're not... Oh, hang on. You need Dark Pegasus. The best lord. So... we've managed to regain 1 settlement this turn.
Mother of the Druki.
So we could hit Talabheim, where the other guy is waiting. This Wolfenburg hasn't built up a large garrison. It will be reasonably difficult for them, but I think they can handle it. Norden should be easy to take.
Destruction. Carnage and bloodshed await. Yes, more power. More! Destruction surrounds us.
So he wants to recruit from there. So I want to sail into the Bay of Blades, because crossing over here takes too long. But, oh no, it wouldn't be a good idea.
Care for this order.
You don't want to get caught out in the water at all.
Dreadlord, awaiting command. Battle at last! Favored of the Witch King.
Your next stop, Kislev.
Nagaroth nobility.
Cease your provocations.
Okay, so we're 1 up on the turn at the moment. That's good. Because we ended the previous turn with 162 settlements, now we have 163. There's still more to gain. Time to take Skaven
Dreadlord,
Blight.
at your command.
Another easy auto resolve.
Destruction lies beyond. My powers are growing.
Huh, short campaign victory. We're not done yet, I just have to go full map. I mean, there's still this huge... We're not even ranked number 1. Because these guys have more territory.
Everywhere ruin.
See, it says grants 5 construction slots. So it's like, it bugged out a little bit there, I think. Or maybe that's how they intended, because it does say, you know, occupied Skaven Blight. There's basically no money to be had here either. There's no special buildings. It's just not a very good settlement. Keep that because we need public order. Don't need this. Can we make it to Maragliano? Crossing over here is full of swamps and shit.
The buildings are crumbling.
Speak! I am the first sorceress.
It probably is best that we hit them at Wolfenburg. It'll completely deplete their manpower in the area, I think.
Feel my rage.
I mean, as long as we take this carefully, we should be fine. I mean, we know Marathi should be able to tank all of these organ guns. How much magic are we going to have? 153, so yeah, that's good.
Marathi commands you. Fight.
Of course, taking another one of their armies might actually get us to rank 1. But this is going to take us more than 6.5 minutes, so... Oh well, bit of a long episode. It's okay. But if we continue to be aggressive against the Dwarfs, we'll eventually push their power back so much that we can just basically roll over them. Right now, we can't do that. Because it takes time to recruit new armies. If we're taking out 2 of their armies every single turn, I'm fairly sure that's more than what they can replenish in a single turn.
Death hag! Bolt throwers! Suffering for all!
What's going on? So, your shops are obstructed. Alright, come over here then. Go direct fire away from these. That's why we put the heroes out in front. Okay, so what's next? Could you not be a total fuckwit, please? I mean, I can see the damn tower from here, so you should be able to as well. good. Alright, what's next? Now we've got to keep in mind that the guns and stuff are going to be a big problem for us as well. Alright, I'd like to see you do a burning head down here. Some of these things aren't going to take that much damage, but the dwarf warriors will. Didn't align it very well, but we did some damage to them. I don't know if that's really worth it though. You get over here as well. We need to prioritize taking out the missile units, because otherwise they'll shoot our dark shards, and I need our dark shards to shoot these guys. But another thing, unfortunately, magic is not good at wiping out units entirely. So I could use this to like get it down to like 2 or 3 men, but they're still going to hang around. And then of course shooting those last 2 or 3 men is going to be difficult.
Come with me.
I think using this would be better than using Fireball. Okay, take out the guns first, because I think they're going to be more dangerous. What I might do is actually pause the recording here, because I know people are probably a bit bored of it this, while I continue to just take out their missile units. Okay, so I've just used up all of my Winds of Magic. There is none left to be had. Even if I was to do this, there's no charge left. So no more spells. And what we've managed to do is almost wipe out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these missile units. Now we can bring these guys in. Actually, no. First, let's try using these. Let me just see what I can do with them. So they're doing a bit of damage, that's pretty good. I mean, this would be great to hit that, but it's blocked by this tower, or the ruins of that tower. So we're hitting these Iron Drakes as well, that's also good. Not too concerned about creating a breach, so every single kill that we can get here is bonus, because all I need these guys to do is take out the towers. Okay, maybe let's try hit there. Nope. Now that was working quite well. It's... let me just see. Okay, maybe aim for this crawler here. It should... yeah, hit all the fuckers around over here. That's it. Finish off these units. .48 kills is alright. I'm sure they did a lot of damage to other units. So these guys are... they got some damage. They're all in a big bunch there. I could send these two into melee to snipe them. I guess we really need to get rid of these missile units.
Mother of the True King.
Okay, good job.
Indeed.
Now there could still be some missile... oh yeah, there's definitely still some missile units, but they're not up here. Alright, cool. You guys in here. So this is where we should have relative impunity to shoot all the guys down here. Just get as much damage ditched down to them as possible. It's okay. If you get any closer though, those iron drakes will get us. But this is well within range to shoot. How about you two come over here, maybe we'll shoot the iron drakes. Just to be doubly careful.
Is coming.
So these guns aren't on their way. Yeah, there's the problem. This section here, everyone standing behind this particular wall right there is virtually indestructible.
Moving out.
But they just moved on.
Dark elves. Dark shards.
Alright, these long bids first. That's it. None of the shots getting blocked by anything. One volley there. Well done.
My blade hungers.
This here is just about softening the defenders as much as we can. Because like I said, they had the balance of power to begin with. So we've got to make sure we negate that as much as we can before we go into melee. I mean, we could even, you know, get them to rout while we're still shooting them, although I don't think I have enough ammunition this time. There's just too many of them. Wait until they're stationary. Plenty of time. Yeah, so these hammerers will be a good target. Even though the armored, actually armored units are perfect, because we do armor piercing damage. I'd rather they don't shoot through the gate, they're less accurate. They should be shooting overhead. It's not doing as much damage as I would like. Aim for the dwarf warriors then.
With pleasure.
Stop the thunder move. Just stop. Okay, these guys here to be too close to the wall here to be able to shoot. Now take a step back because I want to shoot these guys here now. But they need to be able to arc their shots. They're better at doing that from a distance. No, that's not good. Need to be better at that.
Onward. Hack, cut.
No, maybe even get closer. It's hard to tell exactly what angle they're going to use. No, see that's completely missing there. Stop that. We're just wasting shots. Okay, just don't worry about this. We're not getting good hits on them. We're just wasting shots. Every shot counts. Even though our guys have already done their worth, they need to do more than their worth in this battle. Any more guys coming over? Because usually if someone gets wiped out, they'll replace it with someone else. Okay, these ones here are all really weak. So send Marathian to go clean them up. Them using the bombs on that probably damages more of their own units. Oh, actually, that's a good bit of damage. Haven't used the healing potion yet. So we just want to get new units over here so we can shoot them. No. Back. Get back. I think I only lost one guy there. Yep. Sucks to be him, the first person to die in the battle. That's still not good. Stop that. Alright, just Marath, you go in and take out that hammer.
For vengeance!
Like I said, they haven't got a good angle on us. So we got here, troll hammer torpedoes, those need to die. Fuck's sake, we're just not getting good hits in. Alright, try over here. They were doing a great job when it was all over here, but this thing here completely blocks their shots. So we'll try that. Yeah, that's a bit better. It's doing damage to the iron breakers there, that's good. Slayers don't concern me too much, our guys will take them out easily.
Onwards to murder! Slaughter them!
Okay, at least we're doing some damage to them there.
Blood for Cain! Druki, forwards! On to slaughter!
Oh shit, get back. Alright, getting a little bit closer, maybe shoot the Slayers. They're not that well protected by the wall there. Okay, they're out of ammo. Just these two remain. So how'd they go? They basically took out 2 units each. That's what I need them to do. It'd be good to get more, but I'm satisfied with that. Okay, so this guy over here, and we hit them. Those troll hammer torpedoes aren't actually doing very much damage. Okay, stand back. We can still use them in melee, so don't use them as a meat shield just yet. Plus, of course, we might have to fight a battle during the end turn, so we want to make sure we're in good shape. Okay, so you've got loads of ammo, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with you. Because you're not that good in melee. Okay, the next phase, I think, is we got to get rid of all the ammunition of the organ guns. Because there is no way in hell I can assault in there. Look, I'll just pause the recording as I'm doing this because this is just going to be a huge time sink. I caught these fucking gyrocopters in the corner there. Oh, god damn it. Chase nothing. So I've used up the heal potion. And we've used up about half of their ammo, but I'm trying to chase these gyrocopters because that'll be a bit of a pain. They're really elusive. Because we've got to get any sort of like easy kill that we can get right now. It's going to bring it closer to them just receiving the army loss penalty. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just lets them pass. They're honestly horrible at pursuit. She's very tired. Those gunners are trying to get us as well. This is really silly. I have no other means with which to kill them except like this. You try and help as well. I just don't want her getting shot right now. Surely, no, it doesn't seem to take fatigue. Okay, we're doing some damage to it, that's good. Yeah, what an absolute pain. Okay, at least that's one of them down. Because yeah, if those organ guns have ammunition when we're coming through those streets, they're just going to annihilate us. Can't have that. They're just too powerful. So we have to take them out by wasting their ammunition with them shooting stupid targets. Do we get it? We've still got 2 of those gyrocopters left. Marathi can still take quite a few more hits, but like I said, I've used up the healing potion.
Feel my fury.
It's pretty ridiculous actually how hard it is to catch gyrocopters in the air. Okay, good. That's all we needed from that. Alright. Now, I'd like you to tank some of those shots. So what are these? Iron breakers, don't need to worry about that. So yeah, like I said, I'll pause the recording again until I've either these 2 are too badly damaged to continue tanking the shots, or I've used up all their ammo. Okay, so all of their ammunition's been used up, and while they were shooting the ammunition, it said victory is in our grasp. So now it's time to make the attack. Without the organ guns, that's a huge portion of their strength gone. So I'll send 2 guys up on the ladders up here to go fight them. Everyone else is going through the gate. If Marathi flies overhead, she'll weaken their ability to defend themselves.
Vengeance awaits. Let hatred fly.
See, all the things that she does. The brass cleaver for them, so that's extra melee attack. Then there's the feather foe torque. I think that's only for flying units. There's also things like active only if in melee. Okay, so she actually has to get into melee. They've got that under control. I don't want her to take any more damage.
Black gods. Mystery upon mystery.
Marathi.
warriors.
I can. Death hang. Power of pain.
On the move.
maybe it'd be a good idea if she kept out of the fight now. She's just taking too much damage. And look at this person here. She's in worse shape, but she tanked a lot of shots. Looks like the battle's just about to be over.
Cold-blooded killers.
So we've already taken a lot of damage just fighting the dwarves out here.
Come then, Earth!
Everything that we've done on this was vital to keep our army strong.
Rookie!
Black gods. Elbride. Glorious carnage.
Now is the season of our discontent!
Pride of Cain. For Cain.
They do a pretty good job in melee. These guys not so much. There we go, army loss penalty inflicted, and we don't even have to go to the town square. Yeah. Close victory because it takes into, I think we know what's happening, it takes into account ammunition. Because I used up every last one of my shots, my balance of power was like, well, my overall strength rating was half of that of what we started off with. It doesn't necessarily just take into account kills.
Beautiful, deadly, victorious.
Anyway, that gives us 165 settlements. Approaching the end turn there. But anyway, that's the end of this episode, guys. So like and subscribe. Part 38, I think, is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.